All great stories through history tell that age-old dichotomy between your heroes and your villains. You have the ancient stories from Greek mythology or Roman times, but there are also the more modern tales of the more mundane nature. And one such story is the one I will tell you now, which involves my arduous battle in moving into my first home. So some of you may have heard previously from other speeches that I've given that I've recently moved house. I've bought a new place. It's down in Hunslet. It's a short distance from the city centre. It's a really nice house and I'm really happy with it. There's several heroes in this story and several villains. The first battle that I had was to actually get moved in. I mean, aside from actually purchasing the property itself, which is a whole different story. The first issue with moving things in is I wasn't moving just from one location, my previous rented accommodation up by Leeds General Infirmary, but at the same time my parents were evicting me and all of my belongings from my former home at theirs. So we were having a military operation, bringing things from the centre of Leeds, over at my sister's house in Dewsbury, the far side of Dewsbury somewhere else where my parents live, and all this had to be completed in my mission in one day. In fact, ideally, half a day. So there we go, we hire a van, we're driving all over, box after box gets thrown in, and eventually it's all in there. Unfortunately, I've got nowhere to put any of it, so it's all just still in my garage as we speak. Then came the next task. So I've got all this stuff, but I need somewhere to put it. My nemesis, that age-old villain of the story, the Lego construction set for adults with twice the confusion and half the fun, the IKEA flat pack. So many times I've done battle with this nemesis and every time I have failed miserably. But this time I had my secret weapon. I enlisted a small army of helping friends who were able to do the entire job while I sat and made tea. It was brilliant. I just went there, I was like, what do you want to drink, guys? There's 5 of these. Fancy going? Having a go? Within 30 minutes, all done. All done. Usually, like, one of these things would have taken me 3 hours. And these instructions are great. They don't have any words. I don't know if you've ever noticed this about IKEA instructions, but it's the same as Lego. I think it's kind of so they can use the same ones in different countries. But there's usually, on every single one of them, a picture of someone looking confused. And on the phone to IKEA. I don't know what that says about their products or the quality of their instructions, but it certainly is something that resonates with me. So I've got all this stuff and it's fine. We've got somewhere to put my boxes now. I start unloading them. But then I find in my garage, I've got a problem. I just hear this dripping. Drip. 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 Which is not the sound that I want to hear in my garage. I then go and explore in the pipework above, and my dishwasher was run fine, except that half the wastewater is now in my sink. I don't think that's how dishwashers are supposed to work. So that was a bit confusing. So I think, okay, I can handle this. I'm a bit of a DIY expert. I'll go under the sink, I get my bucket out, I unscrew all the U-bend and drain it all out, and it's not shifting yet, it's fine, so I give up on the sink. And then I end up flushing the toilet later upstairs. And somehow the water from there comes up under the sink. Now that definitely isn't right, and is definitely something that's concerning. And I was very confused at that point. I decided I needed a bit more of a professional assistance. So I called in my next hero of the story, the plumber, who unfortunately, after an arduous 3-hour battle with various plungers and various other implements, was unable to resolve this problem. So there is a possibility that my lovely new house, beautifully finished, is not going to have a garage floor shortly, as it is dug up to retrieve a blockage probably caused by building material that has been left in pipework under the garage. So that is a tiny bit stressful. But all in all, I think it's been a beneficial experience. I've really enjoyed moving house, and there are definitely some great things to take away from it. Having all this space for yourself, even if it is soon to be torn apart by further building work, is such a great thing. I'm so used to sharing with 5 or 6 other people in shared houses or flats, and just having your own space is such a great thing. On top of that, it's been really great how all my friends and family have chipped in, helped me sort stuff out. I even managed to source a free sofa. Don't know how that happened. So again, a true hero in the story was the person who provided that. And who will win in the end? Who is going to come out on top? Will it be the heroic team who have helped me get my house and get it sorted? Or will I soon not have a house as it sinks into my plumbing problems and into the abyss? Who knows? Only time will tell. Thank you very much.